We are playing. Cannot be open from here. Every door is blocking the path. Okay. So I gotta find this dude's orb. It says it's held in the torture chambers. So if I had to assume, if I really had to assume, I would say these places are said chambers, unless it's actually a room called the torture chambers. But I have to be thorough on my search for this shit, so let's do this shit, shall we? Why do I need meat? I'm scared. Not in there. I mean, those would be prison cells, it looks like, more than torture chambers.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose off the skin of the tree in the dim air. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. Oh, they will be back.
Okay. Okay, if it's madness, if they're maddening, if they leak madness, then okay. Okay. He said some points were hit here. I know I'm near the end now. I remember being told about that individual.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Okay, I gotta find all 6 pieces of his orb. And then I gotta figure out how to recreate the motherfucker. Okay, he's standing there, okay. Haul ass. Bucket of tar. Okay, that's for the orb.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill.
What do you think you are?
None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it
So are
constantly.
you.
Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
What type of individual deems their salvation from another was damnation? Doesn't fucking budge. I need something heavier in metal? I doubt it. I don't think I can get it to budge. Okay, I saw the monster go all the way across here. Saw it standing here. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first founded by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with William made me most embarrassed. Facing a of prisoner, I proceed with the final ritual. Without proper insight, the orb cracked and fell into 6 pieces. I've tried everything, but have of yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to put the pieces back together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power from some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I'll be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Since you steal the life of others, you fucking leech. Old style shit. Gold. Yep. Fucking parasite. That oil. Fall down there is death. Okay. I have a feeling if I go this way, it's gonna take me into the inner sanctum, and don't think I'm ready for that. Yeah, I can't go into the inner sanctum. I gotta have the orb to be able to get, okay. Gotta have an orb before I can even go into the inner sanctum.
Is this the time missing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Now you're cynical for a man that's supposed to be offering another individual help. You know, just because you ask for it doesn't mean you're going to get it. Hot.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself.
Okay.
Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shoved in through those your victims well and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Fucking ridiculous. Okay, so this way's a dead end. Oh, wait a minute, wait a fucking second. Here, you. That's gonna make it budge. So there's something wrong with the machinery here. I don't think this one's any bigger than the other rock I was using. And the door goes in, but I don't think it's not opening. Okay. Okay.
How are things coming? Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I understand that. I'm trying.
By me? I'm the next best thing. Johann Meyer. You never heard of Johann Meyer?
Well, I don't have time for your stories. I have shit to do. Every door is blocking the path. The puzzle down. Orb enters the inner sanctum, must shatter in pieces and scatter into the torture rooms. This is not the torture rooms. This is set up pre-example to the torture room. Because I mean, I've checked all these already. I don't see any fucking orb or pieces of an orb. Yeah, it's not. No. So he told me the orb pieces have to be around here. This is the end. I have to be able to fucking make it. I just don't know where they're at. No. Okay. This is gonna be an episode where I get literally nothing done. Oil, slab of meat, bucket of tar. Thought maybe I could open it for a shortcut.
Just like Regent's Park.
Okay. Oh, that's not how clay is supposed to sound, but okay. Don't mind, argue with it. Gotta be a reason. There's gotta be a way to... I don't know. I already hit it with a barrel once. Barrel didn't do shit. I can get... I don't know, something. I don't know what to do now. That bottle just disappeared out of thin air. Oh no. Really don't. I have to do play some of this off camera so I can find the fucking orb. Yeah, I'm looking for the torture chamber, but I have the nave and I have that. And it really doesn't tell me. They're scattered around the torture chamber. The torture chamber's got to be bigger than this. So it's figuring out where the torture chamber is to be able to figure out where the hell the orb is. Okay. Or the parts of the orb are. Okay.
Ah, you get it. I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I don't know, don't care. Trying to do shit here. God damn it. I bet those fucking... Okay. The fucking machinery opens those doors. Why the fuck... How the fuck do I fix the machinery, though? Oh, my darkness, my bet I have to get those doors open before I can continue. Okay. Because if this is the prison holding them, the torture chamber's got to be close by. So it's just figuring out how to... Okay.
Ah, you get it. I
Shut
found
up.
the Mithra efforts. One which had not been planned. Do you know Mithra is?
No.
I suppose it doesn't matter. It is a...
Don't care. Got shit to do, you weird talking looking weirdo. I forgot to fix the fucking machinery. Get up. Because in here, those have to be the door things opening the door. Laboratorium. I don't have anything that I don't think I have anything here.
Was there something else? Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found them. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brenner.
God, this is gonna aggravate me now. I have to find out where. That doesn't lead nowhere. It's a lit up cell. I have to figure out how to fix the machinery to get those big ass fucking doors open. 'Cause I bet those fucking doors are what we need, but problem is I don't see their said machinery. 'Cause all these pipes lead to other rooms. It's supposed to be where you can hear the screams of your prison companion, I guess.
Something else. Dyer was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of Calvin temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But, unlike the fallen from his right day, he was able to unshackle the power you and I connected with the orbs.
Fuck. Got a crank, but I can't.
He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
I don't know. channel is there. There's no other machinery exposed except the pipes that lead to here.
Not so very hopeful. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. Now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Okay. Oh. Did I figure it out? Did I just do that? Did I just figure that shit out? I did. I'm a guy. I did that by dumb luck. See, back up this way. Okay, now that I got that, it took way too damn long. I didn't think about looking there. I looked there as a fucking guess.
The shadow. It's close now.
You're being a pussy. Can't believe I figured that out.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Yeah, some friends you are, asshole. Friends like you who needs motherfucking enemies.
Dad, good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could win.
I gotta pick something up. No? I have to apply something to it. Like, no, okay. I have to apply something to it. I haven't found it yet. I want to go check both doorways before I decide to head to a door. That's gonna be.
Good to see you.
Shut up. Tired of hearing about what unless you come up with shit on a little more helpful than that. Shut up. Channels wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with true reasons for my efforts, and still he insists on releasing. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. Can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Why claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but he needs me to give him Apaka first so he can help. If you can guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return may be denied? I don't know what they're capable of, and I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release a packer without killing him. Wild told me to feed him his tonic made from paralyzer, vein, and tempura. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. I could find an initial gland of a large specimen. The acquirer seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should be able to extract the contents with the proper tools. The venom is extracted from an unusual and agonized human victim's blood. I need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Downpour, on the other hand, will provide more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the sentient of the water drilling. I will have to address Wire with this and be able to supply me with a host and properly prepared should sack to contain it. Okay, so I know how to. I know how to. Well, if I can find the fucking shit. I know how to get his ass out of there. Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I want to talk with you again. Okay, I don't really need this song then.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. Have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer.
I don't think that's right. It's gonna make me angry.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Cut the man. Cut the lines. Cut the flesh. Watch the blood spill. Let it come.
I can't get out. I can't.
Please, I didn't do anything. Pick the man, cut the lines. Pick the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
That's not right.
Son, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
You shouldn't sacrifice one man's life to save another. Now, if he chooses to do that of his own fruition, that's his thing, but you shouldn't make him choose. It's not right. Oh, hello. Paint the lines. Still gotta find two more parts, all three parts of the containment to get him out of there. Then I gotta find the 6 parts of the orb to be able to end this. Probably should have labeled this the end because I was gonna go to the end, but I don't know. I may go to get him free and the orb, and then I may end it in another video. Oh, what the hell?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Coming from the guy who's only in it for himself? Yeah, sure. Say what you want about me. Oh, okay. I don't really... Piece of the orb. Need more. I am not... Wish this fucking buzzing would go away. Oh, I've officially lost my mind. I didn't like that noise. Still doesn't help me see any better. Ow. Okay, so it appeared behind me. They are close. Yeah, I see that. It would have been nice if I could have fucking seen properly. Okay, so this must be the torture chamber. Or church chambers. Okay. Poison gland. I need that for the paralyzation agent. For what's his face?
No, don't kill her.
Brahma Bull. Oh, the Iron Bull. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull as they were forced to enter it. Only the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh. He did not realize it was to be his tomb. The screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex infrastructure which was the bull's head. Outside, the man could hear a bizarre bull bellow. That's a horrible thing to do to another individual. There he goes. Well, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. I won't lie. When I slammed down, I wasn't expecting that. Whoa, damn you, Teddy. I could have fucking football kicked you right square in your fucking face.
Keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte for you is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold between the frame.
But they'll die too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Again, that's not a thing you want to do to another individual. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but not in a ton, so the rope secured him on his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took the hammer, struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Yeah, some mercy that is. What right do you have to damn another man? Piece of the orb. That's 3. I need 3 more. So also gotta find the 2 other components to get this man. To let that other man free. I found 3 orbs. There should be 6 rooms in this fucking place somewhere. As big as this place is. Iron Maiden. Oh yeah, I didn't get there. Because I thought it was going to kill me. The Forager stood absolutely still as the casket has been closed with a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glinting as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg, and the pain in his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and began to leak. Can I put myself in it? Ow. Okay, that was gonna kill me. Okay, that hurt. Not dead. That was just an attempt. I didn't expect it to work. I have a shadow bug crawling on my fucking screen. There's now. And I'm gone. Fuck you. Still gotta go back out there. He popped up behind me. Such filthy thought, good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Okay, so I found the wheel, I found the Iron Maiden, and I found the brass bull. If I find an old donkey, I swear to God, I'm gonna quit. Oil, in the box. There's nothing over here like I thought. In here, that's where I found the wheel. No, the bull. This should be the wheel, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. So I know where these three things are, but that doesn't tell me where the rest are. Trying to make sure I cover every nook and cranny. Okay, wait a minute. I think I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I was following the pipes. They lead you to the torture chamber. They have them hooked up so when they hear the screams, okay. So there's only three pipes here. The fucking Bull, Maiden, and Will? Where the fuck am I supposed to put the rest of them? Let's just go to the other side now, okay.
Help her! Find a way!
What the fuck am I helping? Hopefully cutting a man open can make you think. How a father must feel to be able to craft. Being an artisan, relying on one's skills to perform something so delicate grants a certain form of pride. You know, if you're a sick son of a fuck. If you're a surgeon, there's a difference. But if you're a sick bastard, yeah. Okay. Be the nave, so I should have to go to the other side now. Fear had been drowned. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle, and so frustrated he smashed it against the bedpost. Well, shows what happens when you have to rely on shit to be able to get through your life. That just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, never fuck with what you're not sure of. I don't know if I opened these last time. I obviously didn't.
I did get it. Incredible. Yep. You found Violet.
Climbing would be a bad idea. Meat. I don't know why I didn't think of that fucking before. Two components. There's one more component and 3 more orbs. We ready to let his ass out of the... I still have to get the orb. I still have to get the ability to gather the blood from someone that was recently tortured. Oh, fucking okay.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
The torture room. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. That's another piece. Feet tied down here and they tied her arms up. They literally tore her in half. When I say I'm going to tear a lady in half, I don't mean that way. Again, you gotta be a sick, twisted individual to do that to someone else. tell me this is the rack. No, it's where they lash you. They beat somebody to death. Okay. Okay, can we quit with the fucking oversensitivity on the fucking looking thingy, please? Oh, okay. Fine, be a bitch. The rapist hung upside down, his tears filled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Sawed him in half. Nope, split him down the middle. So the blood went. I need that. I wish that ringing would really quit. Find a way to lower the vessel. Do I have a way to lower it? Go ahead and fill that back up. Can I lower it? I need rope. I have rope. I have strands of rope. Why don't you shoot fucking rope? Come on. Because that would be easy. Okay. I'll be back for it. Yeah, what did my memento say? Find something to help lower the glass jar into the bloody transport torture room. Okay. So I need the blood to be able to distill it for another thing to get ready to let what's his face out after I collect this last piece of the orb.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
Cradle.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not
Yeah,
a bad
the iron donkey or cradle.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
That's
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything.
last
Do
orb.
anything. I'm innocent.
Oh no, that's up the ass. Oh yeah.
He's up there.
Yep. Master kept crying as he was slowly lowered off the impeller. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectation. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They couldn't make him forget again. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally. Okay, so I have to get to a work point. So I have this one and this one. And I gotta find something to help me lower that. So there's one more thing I gotta do before I leave, and I gotta get that blood. Once I get that blood, I can get out of here. I know if you go after Alexander without an orb, he like insta kills you. At least I think, anyway. It only makes sense if he had all that power and you have no way to defend yourself. I mean, he might as well insta kill you because you're a dumbass. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured out the reaction I would get from the victim. I would get from the victims would be highly evidential. Thankfully, that is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain in the torture application. I can't stress enough how important of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If prior care has been put into breaking the victim, there should be no problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps are there, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceeding of forth the torture you are about to apply, and then continue the actual act. The point of preservation is diffuse terror. The human mind will extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into even greater fear simply by imagining it, while applying pain to make sure they avoid the massive damage, as well as to prove more effective if the prosthetics can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subside, and strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce a valiant and subtract the blood with the procedures. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effort. If the victim does not behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught, but this perhaps feeds the amnesia drink. Feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. I need a string. It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic, so parched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time must work. If I cannot return home now, I shall perish. Okay, so I have to combine. Okay. I can go down there and get the blood. Okay. I think it's this way. I think. No, exactly. Yeah, it's this way. No, it's not. It's the other way. Shit. I think I got spun drunk. Yeah, it is the other way, because that way I just came from. Okay. Enough to condemn a man. Okay. So I did you. Okay. Why did the Heavenly Choir just kick in? Oh, I don't like that. Really don't like that. Okay, let's go back to him. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to fucking combine this, but I have everything I generally need, both to fix him and both to make the stone or make the orb. Oh, it's been going on for an hour. Okay. I may, like I said, I'll fix the orb, I'll fix him, I'll end it, and I'll start a new one just with the orb and go straight to finishing off Alexander. So that way I'll be done with this part, and then I gotta play the next two parts of it, since it's a collection. I have all three. I have the Dark Descent, and the Machine for Pigs. Oh, he is not happy.
I see that those are I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
Okay.
But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tongue before attempting to rent the ball, there might still be a chance for you to save him.
Okay, I have all three pieces. Combined by hand, according to note, tonic has been made with care. Okay, where do I go to fix it?
Please, my faith is in your hands.
I understand that.
Who are you to question me?
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask
Should.
anything.
There's a
If you could find it in your heart to gather.
laboratories right here. If I could get in there. Can't use this at all. I need to get in there. Okay. Notes. Okay, so I have to make him before I make that. Okay.
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could...
So I gotta go back in. Do I gotta go back in here? Thick liquid spreads across his tongue. He swallows it successfully, consuming every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Okay, need a workbench. I think I know where I gotta make the orb at, and that's over there on the right. But I may be able to make... Oh, something's not happy. What? Well, I'm dead. Okay. So I bet $5 and a box of donuts. I gotta have the orb before I go in there. Or did I fuck up? I fucked up. Oh, okay, so maybe that wasn't the end. Okay, so they knocked me. Oh, okay, well, they killed me and then they drugged me off. Okay, so I have to get away from these guys now. I wanted to get the fucking shit, get that done.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really
I still have
from the
everything.
amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow.
You can kiss my ass.
Thank you, friend.
I don't want to wait here. I got shit I'm trying to do. There's a little left to say. I wrote suddenly to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. I am fortunate I will sleep and the time will pass without effort and I will begin to wean myself from my prison. I first arrived, I felt like it was being buried inside a tomb. Now I feel close to the walls comforting me. As long as I am here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped the key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I besht you and escape your clutches and return to all my knights of the realm, carrying pistols and sabers in my dreams. Yeah, that's the problem. When you're in your dreams, you're king. Sometimes. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Everything went dark for a second. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. Like there wasn't a body there a minute ago, but there is now. Wooden bucket. I got a health potion too. Got a lot of... Okay, I need a key to get out of here. Okay. I thought as much, or that's another way out. to avoid the monster. Oil. Always need that. Okay. I'll make sure it hit bottom. It's a bucket of water, okay. Now what do I do with it? I needed that for a reason, just finding out what reason that is. How do I have anything to do with a dead man there? Wait a minute. I fell one down one of the drainage pipes. Would the drainage pipes be in this room? Would they be over here? Key is in the pipe, but it cannot be reached. Fuck yeah. Shit, and we gotta run. Oh, this thing's loud in my ears. Right? Keep running. Hazel turned 50. She had lived for 3 years longer than the doctor turned. Foreseeing her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment as cancer. But she was alive. She had embraced him and wished him the grand adventures in Algeria. Okay. I literally just ran from Satan himself. What the hell? Oh, fucking K. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately...
Come on, I just wanted to get the dude saved. God damn it.
Closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Holstein, there's a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. The coach went for it. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
That thing deserves to eat you after
We
what
should
you've
have
done.
more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
The crying had stopped. No one could hear the whisper coming from the cell. They went up to something and he would have punished them. God, it's hot. Well, oh, I'm just running a fucking fever. I need cold medicine. After this, I'm gonna take me some. Can't stop what I'm doing now. Kind of excited. I want to see the end. I went through hell running from creature after creature. Oh, I can't go any further down. Okay, I was twisting the wrong way. Nothing. I left my, maybe leave my bucket behind. I am not going back there looking for it either. Oh, this room wasn't like this earlier. I hope he's not dead when I get back there, because if he is, I'm going to be very upset. Coming. Prick up my finger and something this way wicked comes. It's gone. I don't hear him anymore. Ow. Hey, laboratory. I need to get in here. I needed to get in here. This stuff. Okay. Put you on here. And then you. And you. Okay. Container. Come on. Do it. Fucking bastard. There we go. Ugh. Okay, I got his tonic. The orbs. So I have to fix the orbs.
The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The lab.
Here, shut up and take this.
Quickly, off with the head.
Off,
And then, whatever happens,
off with your head?
get me through that gate.
Get you through what gate? I don't understand.
You're a good boy, and I appreciate your comfort. But I believe you have to walk.
Ow. Wait a minute.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I'm not trying to, but I don't understand what you meant. Off with the head. I can't cut your head off. I don't have a thing to do that with. Oh, now I do. Never mind. Yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. I'm going to deal with this guy first.
You're a good boy, Daniel, and I appreciate your comfort.
Well. Okay, I got your head. Still gotta make the orb. Okay, fuck it. Oh yeah, definitely after I get done making the orb, I'm definitely gonna hold it there. And then continue onwards to go ahead and finish it since I'm right there. If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and able to die just so. Yeah. You have deemed it, you have damned the innocents. Have to go that way. Really don't want to. I'd love to go the other way, but it crashed. It's broken. Okay, I got his head.
Get away! You shouldn't do that!
Okay, so I have to be able to get by him. Let's go ahead and use those. Damn you. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Trying to figure out how to. I gotta get by him. Gotta make the orb. Gotta put the orb down. Gotta save. Well, I gotta hold it. Gotta start. I know you busted this door. I need to be able to cry. Okay.
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent, but to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yep. You should know what you are. Okay, then I must have to be able... I can't. I can go down there. I gotta find something to jam in it. You do larger now. How much bigger do I? Okay, fuck it. Come here, you. Oh, it worked. There we go, full health again. I'm a little bit wounded. Should be able to use this right here. Okay, fuck you. So I gotta needs to make sure he gets through the gate. Once I've made it, do I have to take it with me? Oh, no. Ooh, fucking K. Sure, that just happened. Okay, if you guys like what you leave a comment, leave a like. I'm gonna go ahead and get the last one.